venues in the world for sports and entertainment, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London. We are here for a very special launch press conference to make a very special announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday, April 11th, here at this stadium, one of the most popular and charismatic fighters of many years is about to return to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, returns, and he takes on one of the biggest KO punchers in the division today, Arslanbek Mahmudov. So ladies and gentlemen, it's all a presentation courtesy of The Ring Magazine and Sella. Now tickets will be available, I understand, starting tomorrow. They'll be available exclusively through Ticketmaster.co.uk. And I want to emphasize, it's not .com, it's Ticketmaster.co.uk. And for all the fans around the world who will be unable to attend, because we expect about 70,000 in attendance here, this contest and a spectacular undercard that is now being worked on will be available on the #1 entertainment streaming outfit in the world, Netflix. If you've got Netflix, you'll be able to see this exciting night of boxing. And if you don't have Netflix, it's a good reason to get it. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce behind me our seated panel for this press conference at this time. Firstly, former welterweight ranked contender who held the WBC silver belt and NABF welterweight championships. He's now the general manager of Eye of the Tiger Management, Monsieur Anthony de Calry from Canada. The CEO of The Ring Magazine, Mr. Rick Reno. Here for Team Fury, Mr. John Fury. And here for Queensbury Promotions, Mr. Frank Warren. And the Managing Director of Sella, Dr. Rakan Albardi. So ladies and gentlemen, let's bring the fighters to the stage and to their seats. These two heavyweight warriors will be part and headlining the Netflix night of professional world-class boxing. Firstly, fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, he stands 6 feet 5 and 1/2 inches tall. His outstanding record consists of 21 victories, 19 big wins by knockout, and 17 of those 19 KOs come in 3 rounds or less. He has 2 defeats on his record. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Arslanbek, the Lion, Le Lion, Mahmudov. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, the return of one of the most charismatic fighters in the history of the sport. Fighting out of Manchester, Lancashire, England, he stands 6 feet 9. His professional record, 34 victories, 24 big wins by knockout, only 2 defeats with 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury! The revolution won't be televised, but the showers on the news from the backing line. Front line like the little kids in Palestine. From the government on their chat is a bag of lies. I risk my life every other night. I live a good life, I put it on my mother's life. No, that's soon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's turn it over to our moderator and our host of this press conference, Mr. Josh Denzel.
Thank you, Michael. That's flawless as ever. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to everybody in the room and those watching around the world.
Can I stop you there, young man, for a minute? I've made my point. There won't be a soul stunts and things. No, come here. No, it's right. You're his manager.
There is always drama when it comes to a Tyson Fury press conference. Thank you, Big John. Please welcome long-time manager and close friend of Tyson Fury, Spence. I'll let you get up here. Absolute pleasure. Listen, we are here for the return of the Gypsy King, the former two-time heavyweight champion of the world, unified champion, and one of the defining heavyweights of our era. Boxing is always better when the biggest stars are active and they don't come much bigger than this man beside me. On April the 11th, after 15 months away from the sport, Tyson Fury will step out of retirement and into the ring right here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, live on Netflix. Standing in his way, a Russian man mountain. A man with 19 knockouts, 13 of those coming in the very first round. He's got no interest in fairy tale endings. For Fury, this is about proving there is more to write in his legacy. For Makhmudov, it's the chance to shock the world and catapult himself into the heavyweight picture. To officially open proceedings here, we're going to open up the floor to CEO of Ring Magazine, Rick Reno. Rick, pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure to be here, and I want to thank everyone for coming out for this press conference. And I want to say that the Ring, Sella, and His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, we are over the moon to once again be working with Netflix on another mega event. And you know, for the last year, the heavyweight division, it felt like something was missing. It was missing some energy, some kind of fire. It needed an injection of its sort. And it's getting a massive injection in 2026 with the return of the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. And Netflix, you know, they want big mega events, spectacles, major names. And it doesn't surprise me in the least that when they wanted to put on another mega boxing event, they came and said, we want Tyson Fury. And Tyson's coming back, he's hungry, he wants to make a big statement, but he's facing a danger man to my left, a guy with dynamite in his hands. Makhmudov is also very motivated, very focused, and this is an opportunity. You know, he pulls off a big upset, it could change his entire life on the biggest platform out there in the world. Once again, I want to thank everyone for coming and turn it back to our great moderator.
Now, in terms of legacy and long-term impact, what does a successful comeback for Tyson Fury do for his standing in heavyweight history?
I mean, Fury's already cemented, I believe, a position in heavyweight history, and he's cemented a position for himself also as a first ballot Hall of Famer. But, you know, he showed in his last fight that he's still at the top of his game. He's still extremely skilled. He's still one of the biggest names, not just in boxing, but I believe in sports in general around the world. And you'd never see a boring Tyson Fury fight. I mean, Tyson comes to fight, Makhmudov comes to fight, and there's still a lot of big, major events and major fights for Tyson to make out there, and he seems like the time off has did him well. He's eager and ready to go, and you know, I expect a pretty sold-out Tottenham Stadium for this card.
Rick, when you assess Makhmudov's body of work so far, what stands out to you in terms of his legitimacy as a top-tier heavyweight contender, the man to test Tyson Fury on his comeback?
Well, I mean, the heavyweight division is the one division more than any where one punch is all it takes. I mean, we've seen it time and time again, including last year. A guy could be behind 9-10 rounds, lands that one punch, and the whole fight is over. And the one thing Makhmudov has shown me is he can take a punch, and he certainly can give a punch. So, I mean, Tyson can't take this man lightly. I don't think he's taking this man lightly because he knows he lands the right punch in the right place, and it could be lights out.
No doubt, Rick. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to turn it over to Tyson's team and hear from someone who's very close. We've been by Tyson's side for years. Long-time manager and close friend, Spencer Brown, CEO of Gold Star Promotions. Now, Spencer, let me ask you this. Did you genuinely believe that we'd be sitting here today promoting the return of Tyson Fury and talking about a push for him to become a 3-time heavyweight world champion?
Yeah, I did actually. Speaking to his family and his brothers and everybody, Tyson loves boxing. He's an historian. There's nothing he doesn't really like about the game. He talks about it all day, all night, and I could see him coming back. He just had to he had to he had to scratch his itch, because he was walking around for months enjoying himself. He's had a great year. He's told me he's had a fantastic year. He's really enjoyed it. He wants to get to work, stop Makhmedov, and then we go on from there. This man is a man mountain. He's he's only been beaten by two of the world's top fighters. So I was a bit taken back when Tyson said, I'm going to fight him. No problem. There was no issue. There was no, I'll fight him. No talk about it. Get it on. And we're here now with the backing of Dr. Ricardo Sella, Netflix, Frank Warren, Queensbury. This is going to be a massive occasion. And when you look outside here now, you look at it, what a stadium this is. It's state of the art. And I just think that it's going to be an incredible night. We've not finished the undercard yet. It's going to be a cracking undercard. We've been rung for tickets by some of the top celebrities of the world, some of the top sportsmen around the world. They all want to come to this fight. The return of the big GK, Tyson Fury. Be there or be square. I'm telling you, this is going to be big. And this guy who's fighting tonight, he can bang. Or not tonight, at the day, he can bang. This guy can fight. Like I say, he's a potential banana skin. I'll back my man to the end of the earth. The big GK's back. Be there. Thank you.
Spencer, Tyson's been out in Thailand preparing. Can you talk us through the thinking behind that? It's obviously a big change. We'll speak to the man about himself, but I just want to know what the team wanted to gain from a change in training camps.
I don't think there is no gain. Tyson, he's a great fighter. There's nothing he doesn't know about boxing. I don't think there's many people in the world who can teach him anymore. Just structure and going through what he always does do, but doing it better. He seems to be so happy in Thailand. Who wouldn't be happy there? It's warm, it's lovely, he's acclimatised, he's a national hero over there. He's got great fighters around him. That's what he's chose to do. And every day they're working hard. I think that a few more people will be joining the team very shortly. And when camp's ready, this is just the start. There's 8 weeks to go yet, so we're in the preliminary stages. But as you can see, he's looking very, very fit, very tanned. He looks really well, and I think you're going to see a rejuvenated Tyson Fury. And he's really looking forward to coming back into the game and showing what he can do.
Listen, he looks fantastic, especially in a brand new suit. It's unbelievable. And the tan's working for you, Tyson.
Couldn't afford a suit like that.
Now, listen, the idea of Tyson becoming a three-time heavyweight champion, how much is that driving behind the scenes? Because he's done it all, he's climbed to the very top.
Look, it's not if or why or what, it's when. He will become a 3-weight champion. Don't worry about that.
Is that what's motivated him when he captained us?
Of course.
Hard runs.
There's a lot of motivations in this fight. There's a lot of motivations. He's getting paid well. He wants to work. He wants to get back in and wants to win this world title. Very important to him. Very important for him in boxing history. He wants to be known as one of the greats, and he will be, and he is.
To become a 3-time heavyweight champion, you've got to go through the fire. And talk to me, if it goes well on April the 11th, what does that path look like in your perspective? Have you spoken about that with him?
Yeah, I mean, look, you can't let this is our first fight back. You can't look beyond that. It would be very silly to do that. We've got a big giant in front of us, and who can fight. So, we've all talked about different scenarios and different fights that we'd like to do. But let's get through this first fight, not look forward. We've got to get the job done. What's in the past, we've got to get this job done, then we move forward again. And Tyson's right up for the challenge.
Spence, thanks for your words. I want to get some perspective from the other side, the camp of Arslanbek Makhmudov. So joining us is the General Manager of Eye of the Tiger Management and former fighter himself, Antonin Dekary. Antonin, I love the name of the business. Is it going to be a Rocky